We'll see North Carolina's attack for the first time tonight. Here's Brevin Wilson. Had quite the game in their last timeout. Here's Duffy looking for his first, and he whistles one by. Had 2 assists in their opening game against Jacksonville, but has yet to open up his account for goals in the 2026 season. As well as Petramala, who gets a touch and brings it over to Macaluso. Macaluso fading inside. Gives it up for Matt at X. He's got the short stick. Now gives it over to Wilson. Skips it in front, opening. And there's the first goal of the season for Dom Petramala. The defense gets caught ball watching behind the cage. It's tough for a goalie to shift their eyes around as well for a play like that. And just gets beat off the cut from Petramala and puts it in the back of the net. A much in their game last week versus Jacksonville. Had the game-winning goal with 2:26 left on the clock in the fourth. It was then all up to the defense from there. A close call for North Carolina, but a learning experience for a lot of these younger guys. And each game they're going to get better. Here's Rayo. Macaluso gets the short stick at X and Scott Moore. Now up top with Soucek. He can play anywhere on this field, and he puts it in. Effortless goal there for Soucek. And North Carolina goes up 2. Just a really nice play on the dodge there from Mason Soucek. He's able to get to his left hand. Is what he really likes. And he releases that one over the shoulder on the offside stick of the goalkeeper. A step in shot saved by Overin. Still up in the air. And it's picked up by High Point. An open net goal. Petramala, just as easy as it's going to get right there. A one-on-none opportunity for Petramala, and he puts it in. The defense so far for High Point looking a little bit rattled. And a timeout coming in from High Point. A great ride from North Carolina. They lead through. Wickstead surveying. Scott Hines on a wing if he wants it. A nice move inside. Janachuk. That one's deflected wide. The backup from Robbins. 36 seconds on the shot clock. Under 30 now on the shot clock for High Point. Hines down the near side, gets in the middle, puts one through the legs of Marcus. And Ryan Hines puts High Point on the board here in the first. A big goal for the Panthers. And we'll see this replay. Ryan Hines does a great job of beating his man, using his body to shield the stick. McDonald comes a little bit close up. Nice goose and ground ball pickup from Grant Pierce. It's been a nice piece of this transition game for North Carolina. Macaluso up top as the first midfield line comes back out. Now over to James Matton, who can play at attack as well. See a little two-man now from this North Carolina offense. Duffy spins it back for Matton. Matton turns the corner and he puts it in. increases his angle and finds the back of the net. James Madden is all too comfortable from behind the cage. We saw it last year, and now we get to see a little bit of it this year. He's making the trend. A quick feed in front, unable to get it is Bunton. And Marcus gets it out quick. Now to English in the middle. Some changes at attack for North Carolina. Matt Reedy comes in. A tremendous inside scorer and a huge part of their man-up unit. Now here's Price. Price makes a move and he stings the corner. Oh my, what a goal from Andrew Price. Straight out of the box, wastes no time to put that ball in the back of the net. Gets it past, just one move and go. Great speed, great vision to recognize that he had the shooting. Man up opportunity now for High Point. They work it around the horn. Can be in the point man. Working the far side. And Bunton rips and scores. Great ball movement from the Panthers pays off with a goal from Bunton. And it's possessions like that that they have to score on when they're playing a team like North Carolina. A team that rarely makes a mistake, and he peppers that one in the top right corner. This is it. But Duffy gets it right back. Quick pass in front for Petramala, and he sends it wide. Here's Duffy. Got a shorty. Now Merrill steps in, and he's got a weapon of a shot from Gary Merrill. A two-way guy can really help you stretch the field from the midfield position. A shot and a score from Dom Petramala. Another goal that he just makes look too easy. And North Carolina goes up 4. This is just recognizing that the defense isn't taking the necessary approach that they need to take. You got 2 guys on there, and he sees the angle right away.
Carolina goal by number 77, Dominic Petramala. His 3rd goal of the first half.
So North Carolina gets to go back on offense after a miscue at the face-off dot. First midfield line out there for Carolina. Macaluso over to Matten. Petramala playing up top. Sweeps across and he puts it in. The day just keeps getting better for Dominic Petramala as he finds another, his 4th here today. And he's feeling it right now. He's got Richins on the matchup. He gets a nice pick from Matten and continues to increase his angle. You gotta love a shooter that does that. Keeps his shoulder. North Carolina will sub out that whole second line, bring the first line back in, and play restarts. 8:20 to go here in this second quarter of action here from Dorrance. North Carolina controlling the possession. Here's Suchek, steps in and scores. It's been a great start for him this year, and it continues here tonight. A big part of this first midfield line is no question eventually going to start to draw the pole coming soon. He's been a force to be reckoned. Can't go anywhere right now on this North Carolina defense. Hines with a step, the double comes. Hines fighting through contact. And McDonald gooses it behind and gives it up for English. He's got Wicksten from behind, but he'll bring it over safely. English fires and scores. He's got a big box lacrosse background, and you see it there. What a move to be able to get back to his left hand. Just such an incredible athlete. Was the leading scorer last year for this midfield, and the defense just looks confused. Called on number 43, Luca Accardo for High Point. And not a spot you want to be right now if you're the High Point defense. Man down by 7 against the number 6 team in the nation. In for Dom, and he scores. Too easy for those two. Carolina grabs their 10th and a 5th goal for Dominic Petramala. These guys think on the same wavelength. Unbelievable pass inside, up in front. Duffy can't get it. And there's Dom riding hard once again, and he gets the ball back for North Carolina. Almost a one-man show here today for Dom. The behind-the-back shot from Suchek. Unbelievable goal from Mason Suchek. Catches that ball in an awkward position, and the only thing that he really could do was put that over the, oh my goodness, right over his shoulder, behind the back. Over and not able to make a good read on that one. Great recognition of dominating the possession. Continue to feed the middle of the field. This time a pass for Petramala, can't find his stick. And the ride comes in once again. Lang is able to get the ground ball. And here's Overin. Richens tries to keep it in play. Here comes Dom. Dom with an opening, gives it for Salucci. What an unselfish play from Dom Petramala. And he finds Chase Salucci coming across the middle. A dominant day for this whole North Carolina squad. Let's take another look. Struggling to clear the ball. And Dom comes out of nowhere and picks it up. Great vision, keeps his head up. He easily could have taken that one himself, but why not go for the extra pass? And a turnover by Bunton. Just 3 seconds to get it over. They're not really looking at the clock. And a great job on the ride there from High Point. Carolina coming out a little bit too comfortable here in this second half. A sizable lead, no doubt about that. But you got to play all the way through. The give and go for Robbins is good. Just never gave up on that play, moving across the middle. A great feed from Rovier. And High Point finds the first goal here in the second half. Puts it up high, only where Robbins can get it. And he finishes. But will make you pay with their traditional ride. Under 30 on the shot clock. Here's Hines, fires and scores for High Point. He's seen his playing time increase year after year, and he wears that C on his chest for a reason. He's a leader for this group. He's a voice that a lot of these young guys lean on, and he's been a big part of this offense since Coach Crowley came in last year. They're still building this High Point program. There's gonna be some growing pains. In recent memory, took down Duke, took down UVA, ultimately fell to Richmond in their conference championship, but it was a year to remember for the High Point Panthers. Timmy Troutner, a part of that team, Asher Nolting, a name that is known by many across the lacrosse world, and a couple underrated guys as well. Colin Clothier, Taylor Acra, and Hunter Vines, a big part of those rosters as well. A nice feed in front for Wilson, and this offense is running on 93 octane right now. Just great vision from Duffy. We've known him to be a great scorer, but he's a tremendous facilitator as well. He's deceptive, he'll beat you with his eyes, and he finds Wilson coming across the far side towards that. Haven't really given Duffy a chance to create some space. A hard closeout each time that Duffy gets the ball in his stick. Duffy almost gets it, and the flag flies. Bear got hit without the ball. And High Point playing overly aggressive right now. Emotions are high for High Point. The feed on the doorstep for Wilson. Poetry in motion for this North Carolina offensive unit, and it's Duffy to Wilson once more. An incredible athlete in Owen Duffy. The swim move to be able to split that double, and Wilson working off ball. This guy is just following the ball. She's gonna have to play a little bit of keep away. They cannot, and Hagerup picks it up. 37 seconds left on the penalty clock as North Carolina will get the opportunity to go man up once more. They'll work it around here on offense. Dom steps in, and you bet. No doubt about it from Dom Petramala. What a night it's been for him. I mean, if you give him space like that, he's gonna take it. He's gonna take it. Bunton trying to work around the pick from Cooper, and he'll sub off. Wickstead trying to get top side. Quick move into the middle. Wickstead nowhere to go. It's a high check. Wickstead fires and scores. He ran about a half a mile to find the opening in the middle, and he finds the 5th for the Panthers here tonight. And his initial dodge started all the way on this near side. Had to sweep across, and such a great job with his counter moves. So many different variables that go into that face-off position. Turn and fires wide from Wilson. Here's Rayo. On the run is wide. And the backup there from Reedy. Some personnel changes on the offense here. The shot on the run goes in for Anthony Rayo. And he's fired up after that one. The 16th goal here today for North Carolina. And it comes from the freshman from Dix Hills, New York. It's a part. And Duffy riding aggressively. The ball rolls in High Point's favor. As here's Cooper, the one more pass to Bunted. And the North Carolina defense just gets a stick on it. Bodies flying everywhere with 3:10 left to go here in the third. Chanichuk, guarded by English, flicks it to Robbins. Now for Bunton, and the set piece works for High Point. You get the bookends on the inside, and Bunton slips out on the wing for the goal. That's a really nice play. Robbins kind of acts like he's setting a pick behind. You go for the two-man game, and you get the easy slip on the near side wing to Bunton. That's a really nice off. So High Point gets to go man up. Some freshman woes there from Parker McDonald. You saw the high check come in. He drew some praise from his head coach in our last meeting earlier this week, talking about how his freshmen have begun to settle in to this North Carolina team. And they didn't get a lot of chance to scrimmage in the fall with the way that the weather was, and obviously the snow sent things awry. As the pass on the doorstep goes for Rovier, and another huge man-up goal for High Point. Just really good ball movement here. Just passes right on their sticks. He turns the corner and fires wide. James Matten fires one low. It's on the outside, and Overend picks it up. Lost the ball. Brevin Wilson's got it. Feeds it in front for Duffy. And again, too easy for this Carolina offense. One of the best offenses in the country in those unsettled situations. Ball's on the ground from Scott Moore. And great job from Wilson to hold that to the bitter end to find Duffy. Robbins trying to put Salucci in the spin cycle. Can on Toman. Now with Robbins. Hasn't been able to go anywhere today with Prohaska on him. Good switch there from English. Great communication defensively. Picks up Wickstead. The feet in front, a quick stick from Robbins. English got the matchup he wanted with the pull on Wickstead, but Robbins got the matchup he wanted with the shorty. Finds the opening in the middle, and that's great vision once again from Wickstead. At 6 assists, 9 points. He was 2 points shy of the single season record set by a guy who formerly 1 minute. Man up chance for High Point. We'll see if this EMO can produce some goals once more for this High Point offense. Wickstead feeds it for Rovier. Now for Can. Can hesitates, puts one through. The hezzy and the finish for the junior from Roanoke, Virginia. It's a good pass from Rovier. The extra man and Can. About it, he's got almost 5 capable goalkeepers that can start for this team, but saw a lot from Marcus, saw a good veteran presence from him, but Good can do stuff like that. You can't beat him high. When you've got a lane like that, the low to high is saved by Good and going the other way with English. Dean Scalamandre, part of the D-Midi unit there with Ty English. We'll get some run on offense. Here's Reedy, skips it for Petramala. And oh boy, another goal for Dominic Petramala. Another low to high rip, and he puts it in the back of the net. 7:32 left to go in the fourth, and this offense for North Carolina keeps coming. What a day for Dom, 7 goals. I don't know if you'd believe me if I told you if he didn't have any coming into this game. 7 goals this season, 7 goals today. What is an incredible night for this offense. And oh yeah, Brady Wambach gets in on the fun. It's a goal scoring party here at Dorrance. And Wambach wanted an invitation. Just great patience on the face-off. Continues to move forward, recognizes his left to go in this in-state matchup between High Point and North Carolina. UNC has controlled majority of the possession today. They've done some incredible things on the defensive front to help stall this High Point offense. A ball sent into a sea of Carolina jerseys. It was Lutzel that got it. We'll wait to see the official call on the goal. Just as that shot clock was expiring. Hands up on the High Point sideline. And the goal's gonna count. Loose ball in the middle. Lutzel somehow gets it. Man back in Dixon. And he'll head back out for a run on the midfield line. Mix and matching personnel now. Here's Dixon. Dixon has hands free, and Overend makes the save. The BTB shot goes wide. It's a good extra effort there from Andrew Price. And that shot from Dixon goes in. Quick catch and shoot. And North Carolina finds their 20th goal here today. Great vision from Reedy, sets his feet and